I'm Maria and this is lesson 6 of my book folding course. Now, previous lessons have covered parts of and choosing our book, the equipment that we need to get started, different types of patterns, and then in the last lesson we worked out how to find our starting page. Now, for the book that I'm using here, we worked out that page 1 was my starting page. In this lesson we're going to start to make our marks in preparation for folding. Now, if we take our pattern, the basic heart pattern, if we look at that we can see a list of numbers. Okay, so these are the points we need to mark on the outer edge of our sheet, so this edge here. Okay, or if you haven't got the pattern yet, you can download it free just by clicking on the button at the top right hand of the screen. So if we begin to mark, we take our ruler. Now, we always measure from the top edge and mark on the outer edge of the book for both measurements for each fold. Make sure that your ruler is nice and parallel on the page and as close to the edge as we can go, but still leaving room for your marks. You can see if that's parallel just by lining that up. Then we look at our pattern, and for fold number 1 we can see that we have 7.1 and 9.6. So they're the two marks that we need to make on our first sheet. Okay, so we got 7.1, okay, and 9.6. Okay, now I just need to make a note about degree of accuracy here. Some of my patterns and other patterns you'll come across will have two numbers after the decimal point. So the numbers for fold 1 might look like 7.15, okay, 7.15 and 9.65. Okay, now if that's the case, you can go to that degree of accuracy if you like. So 7.15 would be halfway between 7.1 and 7.2, and 9.65 would be halfway between 9.6 and 9.7. If you don't want to go to that degree of accuracy, that's absolutely fine. Just ignore the second number and just use 7.1 and 9.6. It's just a case of personal preference. Okay, so we also have a choice of whether we continue marking the whole book until the end of the pattern, then start from the beginning again and do all the folding. Now, some people prefer to do that, or what we can do is mark and fold as we go. It's really a case of personal preference again. I like to mark and fold as I work through the pattern. Okay, so now we've made our first mark, the next stage is folding. So that's the subject of our next lesson, lesson 7, where we'll measure, mark and fold the whole of the basic heart pattern. So by the end of that lesson we'll have a completed heart fold. Now, please message me if you have any questions at all. Use the comments. We'd love to see them. So off to folding. See you then.